Oh, so it has two sides.
Is it yummy?
He lost his key at the gym. Hey guys, another day, another vlog. I haven't vlogged for a long time, so I was like, it's the Mother's Day weekend. What are the better times than this weekend to start my vlog again? So I'm getting ready for a Mother's Day lunch. We're eating with my husband's grandma, so I'm gonna get ready. So recently I tried out this Hourglass foundation. It was on sale from a website. It was like half off. I was like, let me try it. It's actually really good. It's actually better than the like House Labs Beauty foundation. Bit of life update. I'm finally in the home stretch of my semester. If you don't know, I do teach in college. I am a part-time college professor. Currently I am 31 weeks pregnant. Let me tell you, this past 2 weeks has been very eventful, like very eventful. I was not ready for this. I felt like my first pregnancy was not as eventful as this one. I literally just threw up before I turned on the camera. I was brushing my teeth and then I threw up all of the pretzels that I ate for breakfast. Like, and then you'll be like, why would you eat pretzels for breakfast? I don't eat pretzels for breakfast. Actually, my baby loves the peanut butter filling of that pretzel peanut butter thing. So I will eat the outside and give him the inside. And that's like one of the things he loves to do, is to eat peanut butter pretzel with me. So I'm gonna give you a little bit update of my pregnancy, my life, and we're gonna take you to one of the newly opened dim sum restaurants in town. It's in the first quarter of the first trimester, and I'm already feeling a lot of the third trimester symptoms. The first symptoms is Braxton Hicks. It's so bad. In my first pregnancy, I didn't have this much Braxton Hicks until like 34, 35 weeks, like, you know, 1 month before I give birth. But this time, ever since it's like 29 weeks or 30 weeks, I think ever since it's like 30 weeks, I'm like having Braxton Hicks contractions every single day. But it's like not comes in waves. It starts strong and it slowly just disappears. But the pain literally lasts for about 10 to 20 minutes. But honestly, it feels worse than period cramps because, you know, my uterus is bigger than normal. Because usually your uterus is this much, but now it's like huge. So every time I have Braxton Hicks, I feel like my entire abdomen, from top of the abdomen to all the way to my pelvic floor, feels like pretty dull pain, but it's in the front, it's not in the back. Like, it feels differently from normal labor contractions, but it definitely feels like the beginning of that labor contractions. All right, so another symptoms that I'm having right now is nausea. And you'll be like, you're no longer in the first trimester, why do you feel nauseous? I always had third trimester nausea, but last time the third trimester nausea started around 36 weeks, which is not bad. I literally felt a little bit nauseous for 3 weeks and a half, and then baby came. But this time I started feeling nauseous around 30 weeks, which was like last week, which is not very fun. So my nausea is coming back, but it's not as bad as the first trimester. And this time I don't feel nauseous to throw up. If I throw up, I would be like, uh-oh. It's not great. I think part of it is the hormones. Part of it is the baby pressing up to my stomach. I don't throw up every day though. I don't feel nauseous every day, but I feel nauseous maybe after I eat, sometimes before I eat. This pregnancy, all of the symptoms are earlier, about 1 month earlier. So I'm a little bit worried. Maybe my baby is gonna come way earlier than I thought. All right, for concealer, we're gonna use the Hourglass concealer, which is my favorite. It is a little bit pricey, but then I was like, I deserve this. I already feel bad about a lot of things in my life. Oh, another symptom that I have is fatigue. Third trimester fatigue is really bad. There were days that I tried to be productive and I just can't. I just really literally couldn't. Sometimes I don't even take a nap. I just lay down on the couch and then 1 hour has passed. I don't even know what I did. When you're fatigued, you're literally just like paralyzed. Like, you don't have energy to do anything. I didn't feel this bad last pregnancy in the 3rd trimester. But last pregnancy, I also ate way more. This time, I feel like my diet hasn't been as good. I did gain a lot of weight, but I think I gained weight from eating carbs, not eating like nutritious food. Because nutritious food sometimes gives me a heartburn. I don't know. It's just so bad. But I feel like I've been a little bit inconsistent with the YouTube posting. And if you are a mom or if you are interested in pregnancy related stuff, I do have a mom channel. It's called Productive Mama Ming. I will link it down below. So make sure you subscribe to my mom channel. Know that not everyone in this main channel is interested in my pregnancy symptoms, but I do think it's pretty interesting. And I think it's very educational to hear other women talk about this, especially if you're not a woman, if you're a man. Like, I feel like sometimes my husband just doesn't understand. He's like, you were home for the past 4 hours. You didn't think about cooking or cleaning the house. I'm like, I'm so tired from working already, and I have a toddler. Like, I just have to lay down. I'm not keeping up my side of the chores, my half of the chores. But he's doing his half of the chores. But he should know, like, he's actually working a lot. When he comes home, he doesn't want to do the chores either. He just want to go to bed. So he should understand. So when I'm pregnant, I feel like the hardest truth is that I cannot keep up with my previous productivity, which I think hurts how I feel, because I'm like, I want to be productive and get things done. So initially I was going to go to the gym, but then I was like, if I go to the gym, I would literally have no energy to do anything else. So I am going to edit my video, and I'm so glad a baby is going to swim lesson in the morning so I can have a little bit of time to myself to get ready and stuff. Uh-oh, bad news. So my husband just called me. He lost his key at the gym, and I was like, you need to find it. You need to trace your steps. You need to go to the front desk, because in the past there have been situations where someone steals someone's car keys and go to the parking lot to see which car it is and steal the car. And then he's like, I'm not worried about it. Come here to pick us up. I'm like, he always loses stuff. I'm so mad. Like, this guy never pays attention because he's always like not paying attention. Like, how can someone lose their keys? Like, it's never happened to me before. But honestly, I'm a very careful person, so that also explains I'm a little bit more responsible. So I'm gonna go pick them up. But I was like, you need to find your keys, or tell me where your spare keys are. And he's like, I literally don't know where my spare key is. I'm like, how do you not know where your spare key is? I always knew where my spare key is. It's always in the same drawer, in the same place with other important documents. And then he's like, nope, I don't know where my spare key is. I'm like, how do you not know? Like, how hard is it to keep on track of your stuff? Man is not very reliable. I mean, not every man, just my husband. Here is the new dim sum restaurant in San Antonio. Let's go. Did you see the flyer?
Yes, I like it.
The car, and he tried to open from the driver's seat. It doesn't open. It's like, no, the key. Yeah, that's a lot of food.
I'll do work.
Oh, God. Yeah, it's fine. Okay.
Wow. No, it's the chashu. Then we went to a nearby bakery called Baklovah. They have the best bakery in sweet cakes, ice creams, baklava, and other like pistachio flavored stuff. Look at how excited my baby is. I know. So much for healthy eating. So yeah, they have a variety of choices and we picked several treats for us and I'll show you guys. You want that one? You want this one? Look, cakes! You got your cakes, boy. Oh, yummy! Yummy! Ooh! Is that great? You're so big! It's so good! Is it yummy? Ooh, is it strawberry on top? Yeah! And put it in my mommy's mouth? Yummy! Yeah? This is pretty good. Yum matcha. Pistachio matcha.
We're gonna go home.
Hey guys, we are back. We ate a lot of dim sum. We also went to a baklava bakery store. It's literally called baklava. And we got some bakeries. I'm actually not a huge fan of baklava because I think it's kind of greasy. But my husband loves it. And then we also got a chocolate cake. I think it's like chocolate cake on top and pistachio. Oh, look at that. And he also got some baklava and a bird nest. Brandon loves those. I just feel like the first bite is usually good. I do like it, but I don't eat a lot of it. Like it's usually like the first bite, the first one, I was like, oh, it's so good. But then as I continue to eat it, it just feels a little bit too greasy for me. But the first one or the first bite, I usually like. I shouldn't be eating a lot of sugar because, you know, we're trying to be healthy during the pregnancy. Also, here's an update about the car keys. So he was so stressed when he lost the car keys. So I went there and I was taking them home. But then I was like, try to call other people to see a spares key is because we couldn't find it. Maybe like someone else is helping him driving the car in the past or moving the car. So what happened was our friend was like, where's your air tag? Because like my husband literally cannot find his car keys every other day for a while, and then someone gifted him a air tag. So he was like, oh yeah, I didn't know how to use it. So he went to the app and he found out the car key is where the location of the car is. He was like, maybe I left the car key in the car. So long story short, he looked for it for 30 minutes, couldn't find it, and he beeped the car key, the air tag, and it was beeping. He just couldn't tell where the beeping sound comes from. And then at that time, my baby was crying because he had a bowel movement. So we had to change his diaper. And as my husband was changing the baby's diaper, I was like, let me look for it. Okay, it took me 2 minutes to find it. Guess where we found it? It was on top of his car. So all this whole ordeal, he literally just left the car key on top of the car. I'm so glad no one stole the car, no one took the car, no one saw the car key. I'm so glad the car is still there, but false alert, we got the car key. So that was like the little incident of the day. So we need to actually clean the house a little bit, but I still kind of want to finish editing the video, but I feel like I'm not going to upload it tomorrow. We're going to have a lot of unboxing because we've been receiving boxes for our purchases, and then I literally was like too tired, too lazy to unbox. It's time to unbox. Still from Amazon. I think this is what I got. The summer essential. The first one is actually a repurchase. This is the Arccho Stretch Fabric Cooling Comforter, cooling like no other. So I think previously in my Amazon favorites, in my summer essentials, I talked about it before. It's not the first time I got it. It's from the brand Elegear. It's from Amazon, and this one is so good. I actually was consistently using it about 2 years ago after I had my first baby, and I was like in the postpartum times, like whenever my hormones and the hot flushes, and I was using this one to take naps. But then now my husband actually took over, so I got another one. Look at this color! Cool Tough technology. It is very cool to touch. They have the cooling blanket or the cooling comforter. I used to use the cooling blanket. Actually, my baby uses the cooling blanket in school, but I like the cooling comforter because I feel like in my postpartum times, it's either I am cold or I'm hot. Like my hormone fluctuates a lot. So I feel like a cooling comforter is good because it does provide a little bit more warmth than the blanket version, but it's still pretty cool to touch. So this, I got a queen size because I don't want it to be too big. This is Stretch Fabric Cooling Comforter, cooling like no other. And this one is so pretty. Wow. So it has two sides. One side is more cool to touch than the other. So this one is in the color Gradient Blue. Look how pretty it is. Yay! Because my husband took my cooling comforter, he actually sleeps in these every single day now, and I think it's a good idea that I have another one. This is really good for summer where you want a little bit of warmth, or if you are a hot sleeper, and this is really good as well. So I love that. This was my postpartum summer essential 2 years ago, and now I'm giving birth in 2 months, so this will be good. So the one side is very cool to touch. The other one is like a little bit more coloring, a little bit prettier. So when you put it on, so soft, so good. So it used the Arccho technology. This is not the first time I got this. Love that. Next one in the same Amazon box is this foldable high-speed handheld fan. Ta-da! I think this is gonna be really good because I've been feeling hot, and I saw this on Amazon. It says you can actually hang it on your neck. I've been feeling so hot these days because I'm on my 3rd trimester, and honestly, I'm not like a person who's always hot, but when I'm pregnant, I am. I'm like literally a different person, and it's actually pretty small. Yay! This is so cute. Look at this. And it's adjustable and different. Yeah. Oh, wow. Look at this. It literally tells you the battery life. This is a 55% battery at 100%. So there's a little scroll thing, and you can actually slow down the speed. Like this is 80%. Wow. This is really good. And then you put it on 100% capacity. Wow. Like if you put it in there, like the actual fans is in the back, but then there's like a little thing, so you're not gonna cut your fingers or anything. Oh, it feels good actually. It's not like too strong of a wind, but you can feel, you can see my hair. And you can change just the capacity. I love that. Yay! This is like a little thing that make my life a little bit easier in my 3rd trimester. But in summer, if you go golfing, if you go for walks, this will be helpful. And it comes with a little lanyard, and it also comes with a little charger. All right, so the next box, I kind of know what this is. Yay! So what is this? This is from the brand Needed. This is their Choline 60 capsules daily supplement. I've been taking Prenatal from this brand, the Nature Made. It's actually rated as one of the best value, like it's most affordable one, but one of the ingredients it doesn't, one of the nutrients that it doesn't have is choline. So choline, it helps with supporting the baby's brain development, and honestly choline is not like something like super essential compared to like folic acid, but choline is something that a lot of women should take when they're breastfeeding. because this particular prenatal doesn't have choline, I bought a jar of this, and I actually took all 60 capsules in my first trimester, and then I just forgot to replenish it. And now in my third, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take it. If I don't take it right now, I'll take it first postpartum anyways, because this is one of the supplements that you should take if you do decide to breastfeed. And I do decide to breastfeed. I breastfed last time. It's a lot. I won't lie. If you decide not to breastfeed, I understand. Like, it's very, very hard. All right, so next, this is another magnet building tiles dinosaur park set. We got 2 for the baby's birthday. If you don't know, at the time of filming this video, it's literally a week before my baby's birthday. I'm super excited. It's gonna be 2, and he loves dinosaurs. Box, also from Amazon. So the first thing that I bought was the e.l.f. pencil thing, because I was using like some sort of lip pencil, but then I lost my pencil sharpener. I can't find it, so I got an e.l.f. This is like literally $2 because my baby loves to take shower or bath, but our shower downstairs is literally not, like, it's too slippery. Yay! A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I feel like the babies are moving too much and sometimes he slipped. I don't want him to slip and fall on his head or hit his head or something. Baby shower gift. We haven't had the baby shower. We just sent out an invitation. Ta-da! This is the Philips Avent bottle sterilizer and dryer. Ta-da! We did have a baby bottle sterilizer from the previous baby stuff, but we're still using it to sterilize some of his bottles and stuff. And you know, if you have been pumping in the past, there's so many bottles and pumping parts involved. If you bottle feed, you probably just use the bottle, the little lid, and that's it, right? But if you're pumping, there's like everything, like, and I am using a second pump now, so like one sterilizer is not big enough to sterilize like all of the things, and I pump every 2 hours at the beginning for several months, so it's pretty rough. So that's why we need a second sterilizer. So I just put it in our baby list. Water in here, it has to be distilled water, and then you put this on top of this, and then you put this on top of that. And you just put a bottle in and the pumping parts and stuff. It's pretty good. That's the thing, is like with a newborn compared to toddler, newborn has way more stuff to do. A lot of times people tell me, oh, newborn stage is easier because they're not walking, they're not running around, which it's true, but I feel like the toddler stage is slightly easier in terms of like the baby already understand, and our baby is pretty calm. He's not like too rowdy yet. So yeah, those are the unboxing that we're gonna do today, and I'm gonna do some work edit my videos, and later we're gonna go eat dinner for his uncle's birthday at a pizza place.